Hey everyone, welcome to our 56th episode of Brew Talk with Mr.Beer. My name is Robert. I am your host for today's show. Appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in and watch us today. As you see, I'm filming back in the office. Hopefully, sound maybe will be a little better. No more background noise, no more birds, all that jazz that we had going on with the previous few videos. But we appreciate you guys sticking with us and keep watching those. And the feedback's been good. We appreciate all the comments and all the support for the videos, which is awesome. Before we dive into our topic, if you have any things you want to see us talk about, just let us know. I know we have a few things in the works that we're going to be working on, but just comment on our video wherever, send us a message on Facebook, send a message to our customer support team, to Zach and Ashley, and they'd be happy to put something together that we can discuss in a video. And also join our Facebook group, Mr.Beer's Brewing Society, almost up to 1,200 members. It's an awesome place to hang out, learn all kinds of new stuff. So make sure you go, make sure you answer the 3 questions or we don't let you in. It's pretty simple, straightforward questions, nothing too crazy about that. Today's topic will be a short one for you guys. I think with spring ending, summer coming up. I've seen a few posts of people looking like how to make hard cider with our kits and some kind of basic questions. So I thought I'd put together a little video just talking about basically just the basics of making a hard cider using your Mr.Beer kit. It's pretty straightforward. Question I've seen that people can use their LBKs as fermenters to make cider. Yeah, you can use your LBK to ferment anything that you want to ferment in. So you can do cider in there, it works just fine. Doesn't leach any off flavors or anything like that. If you ever are making like a root beer kit, don't make it in your LBK because it will smell like root beer forever and all your beers will smell like root beer. So just an FYI on that one. But the LBK is perfect for any beverage choice that you're looking to ferment for the most part, except for root beer. To make hard cider is pretty simple. You just need obviously a fermenter, cleanser, yeast, bottles, and apple juice. I think the most difficult part about this is picking the right juice because people aren't sure what they can get. So obviously the best option is like fresh pressed juice. So you can either press it yourself if you're into that sort of thing. You can purchase it from like a local orchard or a farmer's market and that stuff like that where you can find the fresh pressed juices. Those will work the best. You can also buy any apple juice from the grocery store. You should make sure that's free of preservatives like sorbates and stuff like that. So you want the most fresh, natural apple juice you can get. Some of those preservatives are going to kill yeast or inhibit fermentation, so you have to be careful with the preservatives that you are putting in there. So when brewing it, it's pretty straightforward. Basically, you sanitize your equipment like you always do, and then you need enough of the juice to fill your LBK to line number 2 on the back, or like the 8.5 mark if you have an older one. Basically, you need about 2.25 gallons of juice to ferment, so it's pretty straightforward. So once you sanitize and clean everything, add your juice, give it a good stir to give it some aeration to help promote that yeast growth, and pitch your yeast and you're good to go. For the longest time we've used SO4 with our hard cider. We just felt that it created a good flavor and kind of helped get things kind of out. And then you let it ferment for 2 weeks. Bottle and carbonate, super straightforward. Doing that will get you about a 5% roughly ABV cider. It'll be a very dry cider, so if you like dry ciders, that's the way to do it. There's all kinds of things you can do with your cider to add. You can add additional sugar to dry it up more. You can add brown sugar to sweeten it. You can add honey. You can add fruit and all kinds of different flavorings or anything like that. So just, you can get super wild with it. But the straightforward thing is some juice, enough for 2.25 gallons. Pitch your yeast, good to go. You can add fruit. You can also do different juices if you want like a pear cider or a cranberry cider or any kinds of stuff you can definitely do. You don't always have to do an apple cider. So I think cider is one of those kind of things where it makes a great base for you to experiment upon. So if you're never brewed a cider, try it, maybe brew one and then maybe try to add some fruit flavors or some fresh fruit or try a different cider or maybe mess around with your yeast or add like brown sugar or all kinds of different stuff. There's a lot of different things you can do to kind of change up the flavor of your cider, but it's something that it's fun to brew and it's a different tasting thing. Those that don't like beer, so it's good to share with someone that doesn't enjoy the beer part but they might enjoy hard ciders. It's a great way to do that. It's gonna wrap it up for today. Like I said, I had a short episode for you. I appreciate you guys taking time to watch us. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're having a great weekend, or hope you will have a great weekend. Brew some beers, drink some beers, post these videos on our blog page, on our Facebook page, on our YouTube page, on our Instagram page. Wherever you see it, please like, share it, or subscribe, or whatever that channel calls for. We truly, truly appreciate it. Keep an eye out for a good sale we got running this weekend. So some cool stuff. It'll be time to stock up on some brews for the nice long weekend. We appreciate all of our loyal customers and supporters of Mr. Beer. I will be back next next week with a new topic to talk to you guys. Until then, cheers.